Like anywhere in the world that's popular with tourists, there are scams in Thailand. Nobody likes being played for a fool, and being scammed leaves you bitter and for some people broke. Fortunately, most Thailand scams are easy to avoid. Here are the ones you're most likely to run into and the best ways to avoid falling for them. Bangkok tuk-tuk scams. Most drivers of Bangkok's famous three-wheel tuk-tuks will overcharge you and maybe take you to a restaurant where they get a commission, but a small minority of them will try to outright swindle you. These drivers wait near touristy areas like Khao San Road or the Royal Palace looking for marks. They then tell you that whatever destination you ask to be taken to is closed for renovation or a holiday, and that they have somewhere better to show you. They might even offer to take you for free, but with a quick stop first. These drivers will take you from place to place, each of which pays them a flat fee plus commission on anything you buy. There will be at least a tailor shop, a gem and a jewelry store, and a restaurant. They will range from merely poor quality to outright fraudulent. The gems may be fake, the tailors use the worst synthetic fabrics, and some of these restaurants will bring a check for 10 times what you expected to pay, and then bring back a different menu than what you ordered off when you complain. However, luckily these are easily avoided by only using tuk-tuks for A to B journeys, not full-day tours. In general, they're slower than the trains and more expensive than taxis, but they are a true part of Bangkok, and every visitor should at least try them out. Just keep your wits about you and never believe a driver telling you your destination is closed. Also, you should bargain, as the first price they give you will almost always be too high. Never get in a tuk-tuk without first agreeing on the fare. And a quick tip, if you're wondering what a fair price for a tuk-tuk ride is, check what a fare to the destination would cost if you booked through the Grab app, the Uber of Southeast Asia. If a Grab costs 100 baht using a taxi, a tuk-tuk should run about 150 to 200 baht. The Jetski Scam. This one is extremely common in Pattaya and has been known to happen in Phuket and some smaller islands as well. The way this one works is this. After you've been out enjoying yourself on a jet ski, you return it, and some minor cosmetic damage is pointed out by the renter. You are blamed even though you both know it wasn't you who caused the damage, and extortionate repair fees are demanded. If the situation escalates at all, a cop will show up to help you. Just kidding. The cop will be on the scam and he'll drive you to an ATM and probably threaten you with arrest or violence if you don't pay. This one is so common in Pattaya that we'd advise against renting a jet ski there at all. In other places, check some online reviews and ask at your hotel for a recommendation for an honest rental place. If you do fall for the scam, you can be polite but insist that you did not cause the damage and will not pay. You will probably be safe doing this as long as you are out in a public place. Don't go anywhere with them and don't get physically or verbally abusive even though you are in the right. Technically, property damage would be a civil issue, not a criminal one, and you should not be arrested even if you did cause the damage. Just know that these criminals make their living doing this and will be very persuasive and threatening. It may be best to just pay, but at least try calling the tourist police at 1155. Motorbike rental scams. A very common one similar to the jet ski racket is dishonest scooter rental shops trying to charge for damages that the renter didn't cause. This one is tough because so many tourists do crash here and cause damage to bikes. Some shops seem to have gotten so used to that extra revenue from charging for damages that they try to pry it out of you whenever they can. Shops either hold onto your passport or to a significant amount of cash so they could hold the leverage. The single best thing you can do to prevent this is to try to vet the rental shop. Renting directly from your hotel is often the best course. One thing that we find works well is searching motorbike rental in Google Maps and checking the reviews of different shops that are listed. No matter what, it's important to take detailed photos of the bike when you first rent it so you can prove any existing damage was already there. Be warned though, some of the worst of these shops will point out some damage on the underside of the bike, and of course, nobody thinks to check there. They can be tricky. Bus scams. Some of the dirt cheap buses that run between Khao San Road and the islands in the south can keep their prices so low by stealing from their passengers. While you're sleeping through the long journey, someone is down below the bus combing through your luggage. This doesn't happen on normal transportation in Thailand, just these backpacker buses, so avoid them should ensure this doesn't happen to you. Also, never keep cash, credit cards, electronics, or any other valuables in your non-carry-on bag. Gogo bar and ping pong show scams. In red light district areas, especially in Bangkok, a common swindle is for promoters on the street to invite you in for a free preview of a ping pong show. Just in case you don't know this, it involves women doing different tricks with their private parts. Once inside, you'll be told you need to pay up. You've put yourself in this situation, and paying is probably the only way out. You're already inside the dock of the bar, and the bouncers would be only too glad to beat you up. Nothing is free. Wrong change. Get acquainted with the local currency. Keep track of the different types of baht notes you possess and their appearance once you leave the money changer. Many tourists often find themselves shortchanged and taken advantage of by cashiers as they are not familiar with Thai money. Places like 7-Eleven and Family Mart in tourist areas usually declare out loud the amount you pay during your purchase, so take the effort to double-check and ensure that the change you receive is the correct one. A variant of this scam revolves around the shopkeeper accusing you of paying with a counterfeit note. He or she would go to the back of the store, away from your sight, swap the note you handed over with a realistic counterfeit one, and return. Giving the fake note to you, he or she would demand new payment, leaving you to pay twice or thrice the original amount. To avoid this, always keep an eye on your baht notes and roughly remember the serial numbers of the larger ones. The latter may prove to be a mild inconvenience for some, but it can end up saving you on your tight budget. And lastly, be alert but don't forget to have fun. Thailand has its scams and it has its own corrupt police, and you need to be alert while you are here. But the same is true of just about anywhere else. In general, Thailand is a safe country and one that is very easy to travel in. Enjoy yourself, but don't get complacent. Always remember that some people will try to trick you out of money, but don't forget that most people will not. Do this and your Thailand adventure will be safe as it is epic.